It's strange to think about humanity as a whole, where we've come from and where we are now. We began as 4-foot-tall apes, feeding on insects and roots, trembling whenever approached by one of the great cats. And now, after swarming out of Africa, we find ourselves to be the dominant species throughout all of Earth. The power that enabled humans to become this new geological force was language. More precisely, symbolic language. Its creation took place over a long period of time. But when considered in the context of a 14 billion year universe, human language thundered forth in an instant and changed Earth forever. I'm Brian Thomas Wim with the Human Energy Project. Our series of short films explores the way humanity is building a planetary nervous system called the noosphere. As we deepen our understanding of the noosphere, we develop a collective sense of meaning and purpose that we can use to deal with our planetary challenges. There are 8 conditions for the rise of the noosphere, one of which is cultural heredity. In today's film, we show how our ancestors used story and narrative to bring forth the noosphere during the Paleolithic stage of humanity. Some anthropologists speculate that this linguistic creativity developed primarily in the dark, at night, in the presence of the flickering flames of a campfire. The fire rising up from the wood created a fire in the human mind. Imagine a group of our ancestors after a day of foraging. Their campfire provides both warmth and safety. With the lions and hyenas kept at bay, the pressures of the day are gone. A female sits quietly, her imagination sparked by the dancing lights. The terrifying experience that afternoon when she encountered a lion and cried out to her friends returns to her in memory. She's staggered. Out of a desire to connect with her kin, she mimics the movements of the lion as they sit sharing food around the fire. She makes the same call as when she was filled with fear, but now she calls in order to bond with her community. The miracle is the moment her listener looks at her and suddenly they both know they are experiencing the day's events all over again. The same thrill, the same fear, the same relief. Telling the story deepens their relationships. The lion is not even there, but the experience of communion is. The story has deepened their relationship through its power of making the past present. When humans discovered they could express experience by means of sounds coming out of their mouths, they learned how to pass knowledge from one generation to the next. This was novel in the life world. For instance, each new generation of lions or antelopes starts off with basically the same skills their parents had. But with human language, knowledge can accumulate apart from the genes. The discoveries made by ancestors even 100 generations back can be layered into the stories told around the campfire. All of a sudden, our predators found themselves confronted by a group mind that had been deepening its understanding for 100,000 years. The change brought about by stories was radical. Our predators became our prey. No wonder contemporary hunter-gatherers, such as the Agta in the Philippines, regard storytelling to be even more valuable than hunting skills. As we will see throughout this series, we have entered a new era of cosmic storytellers. humans from around the planet have discovered this new story of the universe, a story of galaxies, of stars, of black holes, and the deepening of cognition. Even though this story draws upon much vaster domains of knowledge than were available to our ancestors, the primary purpose of these stories is the same: the unification of our tribe. The tribe, in our case, is the entire human race and all of its connections. The fire that once enabled humans to encircle the earth has become a fire in the mind, a fire of the noosphere. As this new story of the universe is taught all around the planet, it will unite us in the common purpose of building a planetary human organism, one that draws upon the accumulated wisdom of 1,000 generations.